Game 4 of the NLDS as the Nationals have a 2-1 lead against the Braves with their back up against the wall. The Braves sent out Patrick Corbin, left-hander, and the Nationals sent out right-hander Tanner Roark. We'll start things off with Roark in the bottom half of the first inning, and the Braves get things started off early against him. Inciarte with a leadoff single. So he's on first base. Next batter up is Dansby Swanson. They try a hit and run, and Swanson delivers with a gapper. Left center field gap gets up against the wall. Inciarte scores from first base with ease. RBI double for Dansby Swanson. 1-0 Braves. Then Jung Ho Kang comes up 2 batters later, hits a ball over the head of Turner. Center fielder gets to it quickly, but Swanson does score from second. 2-0 Braves. Chris Davis then comes up with Kang on first and proceeds to mash a ball into the left field seats. A 2-run shot way out of here for Chris with a K. Davis. 2-run shot, 4-0 Braves is your score. They weren't done though. Bottom half of the second, Inciarte goes left center field gap, but the center fielder does cut it off quickly, so Inciarte has to hold up at first. So a single for Inciarte. They proceed to try the hit and run again, and Swanson goes opposite way this time, off the bottom of the right field wall. Inciarte scores from first. RBI double for Dansby Swanson. It's a 5-0 lead. Top half of the third now, where Patrick Corbin gives up a single to Colin Walsh. Then the pitcher Tanner Roark proceeds to lay down a bunt and does not get the job done because you should never bunt. Swanson cannot turn the double play though, so it's a fielder's choice for Roark. And then he's on first, 1 out, and Turner proceeds to ground into an inning-ending double play, 4-6-3, and it's still 5-0 Braves. Top half of the fifth, Colin Walsh draws a walk from Patrick Corbin. Next batter up is Ryan Zimmerman. He gets a ball past the glove of Freeman, who tried to pick it out of the dirt. So back-to-back singles, first and second, 2 outs for the Nationals with a chance to get back in this game. A bloop from Turner is robbed by Josh Harrison with a diving play. What a play by Josh Harrison. We move on to the top half of the seventh, where the ground ball expert Jaime Garcia was on for his second inning of work, and he proceeds to get a 3-6-3 inning-ending double play. He proceeds to do what he does. He's the ground ball expert. Tim Collins then on in the bottom of the seventh to face the pinch hitter Rio Ruiz, who has been perfect while pinch hitting so far in this postseason, and continues that. 4 for 4 now, a single up the middle. He's on first base. Dansby Swanson then comes up. They try the hit and run despite being up 5-0, and Swanson gets the ball past the third baseman. Ruiz gets the third. It's now runners on the corners for Freddie Freeman, with some lefty-on-lefty crime. Takes a pitch at the dead center field into the bullpen. 3-run shot for Freddie Freeman, and the Braves extend their lead to 8-0. Then Arodys Vizcaino came on for the top half of the 8th inning, and with 1 out, Adam Eaton hits one down the third baseline, and Jung Ho Kang makes the diving stop, fires over to first. They say he was safe, but after a review, the umpires say that he was indeed out, so Jung Ho Kang makes the play. We move on to the top half of the 9th. Vizcaino on for his second inning of work, gets Matt Adams to chop one. Murphy Fields tosses over to first, and that is the ball game, as the series is now tied up at 2, as the Braves won both games in Atlanta after the Nationals won both games in Washington. And now we head back to Washington for game number 5 to decide who moves on to the NLCS against the Los Angeles Dodgers. Dansby Swanson, player of the game honors. He went 4 for 4 on the day with 2 doubles, 2 runs driven in, scored twice as well. Chris Davis was 2 for 4 with a home run, a 2-run shot. Freeman's only hit was the 3-run shot. And then Patrick Corbin gets the win, his second of the playoffs. He went 5 innings, 4 hits, 4 strikeouts, and 1 walk. No earned runs, or no runs at all given up. Tanner Roark went 4 innings, 6 hits, 5 runs, and 2 strikeouts. 8-0 was your final from the Braves. And now we are heading back to Game 5 against the Washington Nationals in Washington. So with that being said, that's going to wrap things up here for this edition of the Atlanta Braves franchise. I've been your host, Jersey Born, and I'm saying goodbye.
Country roads take me home.